My name's Justine Screws. I'm a math interventionist at a middle school, and I cannot say enough about this training. The break it strategy and this intervention scaffolding is amazing. It has given me confidence as an interventionist of how I can meet my students in a relevant way, in an approachable way, in a digestible way, and in an actionable way. I love all of the different protocols she's given us to engage students in discussions around number sense. So this is my second time taking the class, and I'm just as jazzed as I was the first time, and it's just now summer, and I can't wait for fall.
I teach a pre-algebra type of class. It's called Topics that I've been teaching for years, and these kids just really bought into the mindset. They usually don't want to present their answers. They don't like to be called. They're nervous about anything. They don't even want to try. But with this mindset and just what we've done is I've seen kids taking on problems. And I had kids in this topics class that were eating it alive that I had to give them Algebra 2 problems because they could not stop and they just wanted to keep learning. And the amount of growth that I saw in this one, in a lot of my kids, but this one in particular, she was very low in NWA. At the end, her NWA finally matched what I was seeing in class. And she's just like, I'm rocking this. I'm so ready for Algebra 1. It's going to be a piece of cake. So just trying to show that kids can do it and change teacher mindsets. To show that the kids can do it, and they can do, it doesn't matter if you're the lowest kid or the highest kid, everybody can be challenged with this type of thinking is what I've kind of got from it.
Hi, I'm Erin Niebla. I teach high school math, and I teach anywhere from intervention level, so students who are coming in below 9th grade all the way through higher level in IB. I first started this work with Math Wars with the hope of finding ways to make sure that all of my students were engaged in lessons. The biggest mind shift that it has created for me, I call it my work-aheaders. It stops my students who would prefer to just pick up their paper and work through it by themselves. And so this format in this instructional tool has helped me find a way to increase not only individual accountability but discourse within my classroom, and it has really helped make the shift where I am not a keeper of knowledge, I'm a facilitator of work. And so I found this to be really effective in not only my intervention level classes, but even all the way through things like calculus and beyond, where discourse and group work are going to help deepen understanding rather than take extra time. And so I think a huge part of this is finding that every student can learn, every student can participate, and it finds a way to create growth between students rather than one or two students doing a lot of heavy lifting and carrying others with them.
I'm Kylene Colombe, and I am a math interventionist at a middle school. And this class has been amazing for me. I came into this position this year without, from the elementary level, and not having an understanding of the middle school. And so what Juliana has taught us, and me specifically, was how to break math problems apart and really make things smaller chunks so that the kids would start to build on each problem. And then, we've been taught at elementary that you model and then you work with the kids and then they do it on their own. But she really broke that down when she did the Math Wars with us into how to specifically do that so that it made sense for kids. And So I came back a second time for this class because I really enjoyed it.
All right, well, I've taken this class, this is my third time now, and when I first started it was that I didn't know that my kids could do grade level skills, and after taking this and using these skills in my classroom, I see that my kids can access.
Something that I've noticed about my students using what I've learned from this program, it breaks down that barrier. It opens the gate, as we say, for these students to actually feel like they can. That belief is the big battle for them. So having these different ways for students to express and validate the way they think about math and then apply it to the content has been a game changer for my students, not just growth, but achievement.